Well, sir, one of the leading criticisms of the Indian education system is that while we are churning out graduates, they are not employable per se. So how do you respond to that, and how do you tangibly attempt to reverse that trend here at the Jagan Institute of Management Studies?
At GIMS, we are very, very clear that if you run a program at GIMS, it should lead to employment. If not employment, the person should be able to open his own business. So we have entrepreneurship as a very core part in the entire course structure. At GIMS, we have course revisions very regularly. So I'm sure we would continue to beat the trend of unemployment, or I would say the people not being skilled. The person who passes out from GIMS, he would immediately get employment and would be able to cope up with the skill sets required by the industry.
GIMS is so well known for celebrating a spirit of entrepreneurship. Very curious to understand how much of that is organic versus strategic.
See, I'll tell you what, it is started with strategic and now it has become organic. Because initially when the students had started talking about entrepreneurship, they were not clear what would it lead to. But with some success stories, now it has become organic. We initially gave them some kind of seed funding. We have an incubation center at Gurugram separately for this. We have entrepreneurs coming in, discussing with students, discussing with the faculty, tell them what are the latest startup community doing, what are the government rules and regulations. This has slowly churned it out, more and more entrepreneurs coming out from the campus, and this is leading to a cascading effect, by which I mean the juniors are picking it up from the seniors. So now it has become more organic, starting from strategic 5 years ago.
So you're spearheading so many initiatives unique to GIMS. Which of these are the ones that you're perhaps most professionally or personally proud of?
I think currently my focus is more on faculty development. We started a fellowship program in management 2 years back, and I personally feel the backbone of any management school is good faculty. So if I'm able to have faculty who knows what has to be taught and they're prepared for what the industry would need in the next 5 years, rather than teaching what the industry needed 2 decades back,
sure,
I would be done. So my main focus right now is developing the right faculty.
Sir, how would you describe the quality of management education in this country when compared to global counterparts?
I think we are doing a great job now. Though we have been criticized internationally that we are too theoretical, but I think in the last 1 decade, most of the management schools, we have realized that the industry input is a great factor for the success of the students. At GIMS also, we have started introducing MOOC programs. We have industrial training. The industry comes regularly to the institute. Also in the curriculum, you would find that we have brought in so many changes like digital marketing, Excel formatting. In the account section, we have most of the, I would say, finance companies which are very, very powerful at the global level being covered. So I think we are doing a decent job because if you feel that the global counterparts are getting better jobs than us, it's not the case. Even the European schools are struggling to even find one job for an Asian student. And here we have practically 100% placements. So we're doing a fine job.
And how would you describe the strength of the GIMS alumni network in India and beyond?
We believe that once a GIMS student, a member of GIMS family forever. We have been very focused on the alumni. I myself personally have traveled all across the country to hold coffee meets where we meet the GIMS alum at a very regular basis. And the response has been phenomenal. I have the kind of warmth which I get when I meet them and the kind of networking it leads to after those small coffee meets, I think has led that the entire alum is well connected. They meet each other quite often and have been supporting each other in their, not only in their business endeavors, but also at a personal level. So I think the GIMS alum network is very strong.
And there's such a varied set of stakeholders in the management education ecosystem between students, parents, faculty, administration, employers, and the list goes on. So how challenging is it to essentially manage their competing interests and aspirations?
See, everybody has their own goals to achieve. The industry people feel that they should get students at a very low price and with the best possible, highest possible skill set.
Right.
Parents want that the student should get employment opportunities according to the comfort what the parents feel that it is good.
Absolutely.
We try to create a balance. We have been trying to mentor not only the students but also the parents sometimes to tell them what exactly is good for the child or the ward. Industry are facing their own problems. So we are trying to maintain a balance and giving them what we feel is good for them or what's going to be good for them in the long run.
And ultimately, what's the legacy that you'd like for the Jagan Institute of Management Studies to leave behind?
Transparency and honesty is the key for any educational organization. And this is what I feel we should leave behind.
So thank you so much for your time and for taking the opportunity to speak with us.
Pleasure was entirely mine. Thank you so much.